Welcome back. I'm Suresh Machu from Machu Tattoos. So today the topic is why people are removing their tattoos and how to avoid it. As of now, we were talking about all the laser treatment and the other methods of removal and how horrible it is. You have seen in my previous episodes, correct? Now, why these people are removing it? They knows it's going to be permanent on their skin. They knows very well and they are getting a tattoo done. Then again, why this happens and what are all the ways to avoid it? Let's get into the topic now. First most important thing is relationship over. Yes, 80% of the people who wants to remove their tattoo or who wants to cover up their existing tattoo, that's all because of their past relationship over, and they might have got their ex name on their body or some moment on their body. They want that to get rid of, or they want to forget their past in their life. So this is the main important reason most of the people do get, and I highly recommend you to not get your girlfriend's name unless you are very sure about it, because it's going to be permanent. Don't think I'm just speaking negative. No, I'm not speaking negative. As I'm a tattoo artist, I see the client's pain behind it when they want to remove it or when they want to cover it. I personally have a client who cried while getting a cover-up tattoo, and I'm the one who did the lover's name also on his body. So that pain is so horrible. So I highly recommend don't get it unless you are completely confirmed and you are reducing your choice by getting the name down. So just think about it and go ahead on that process. This will help you to avoid 80% of tattoo removal and the cover-up tattoos. And then the second funny fact is embarrassment and out of date of the design. Yes, the embarrassment when comes, I have my personal experience. I have a client who got a tattoo done in Goa. So Goa, you all know, people will be booze and the highly booze. So they go to the tattoo parlor and get the tattoo done, correct? So after that, morning once he wake up and he seen the tattoo wrote like a fuck me. So he got completely embarrassed. He have no idea how he got it done. So it's the most embarrassing moment. So till from Goa to come Bangalore, he wear the full sleeve all dresses. He didn't show to anyone, and he came here and we did the cover up on top of that tattoo. So you don't get into all those involvements. As I said, you don't drink or booze before getting a tattoo done, and just clearly understand what's the meaning of it. For example, if you are choosing some design, you may like the design, but you understand what's the meaning behind it. If it's any wrong meaning behind it, then don't get it done. That will make a huge embarrassment in front of the society, correct? So just make sure of that. And out of date. Many other people thinks that my design is looking little out of date. So I'm doing a tribal designs. So that is not the trend now. So I want to change this. So this mindset people, we can't change anything. So they'll be changed only. But I always suggest when you choose the design, that's going to be something close to your heart, correct? Something close to your heart. So you just choose as you like. Don't depend on the trend. If you like the design, that's all. You need to be satisfied and you are so happy about it, correct? Then the another fact is poor quality. Yes, as I said earlier, many of my clients and many of the people I have seen in my studio, they have got the tattoo done around 10 years, 8 years back by their friends. Their friends used to train on their skin. So these are all the things happen. So I always suggest get the tattoo from the best tattoo studio and the best tattoo artist. Don't try with the amateurs and backyard doctors. That may leave a huge impact on your life, because it's going to be stay on your lifelong on the skin and you may regret it in the future. So that may cause a lot of cover-ups as well as the tattoo removal processes. Tattoos getting distorted. So distorted, which it means, for example, if a person get a tattoo done and if they got met with any accident or something, they might got surgical scar in between the tattoo. That's really painful. Yes. So in that kind of situation, it's unavoidable. So we can't do anything on it. That's if it happen, you guys no need to worry. Instead of go ahead as a removal, you can come for the tattoo cover up. That can give the best output. Okay. That is which we can't able to control by ourselves, right? So that's one of the reason. Factor is having a family. So I'll tell you one of the personal experience by our client. So he has a daughter. He got the tattoo done of his daughter portrait and he got a second son, and that son keep on asking him to get a tattoo of him also. So these are all the complexions happens in the family. This is just a funny factor. So there might be the serious things also happens in between the family. So if you are getting a tattoo done in your younger age and you got married, if your wife didn't like your tattoo, then that caused a lot of issues in your family, correct? So I'm just telling one of the funny way, but you just keep in mind, always get the best one and the evergreen one, which nobody will regret it, and you are not cause anybody a problem in it, and you should not cause any deeper meaning for other people to get hurt. Because employment role. So employment role is the kind of least factor people gets cover up or tattoo removal, and depends on their employment, which is not allowed the tattoos on this place, that place, all those things. But nowadays it's all corporates and all the private government jobs and all started allowing the tattoos. That will be good. But always, if you are going for any profession which is might be the restricted one, then don't get the tattoo which will be more visible outside. I highly recommend you to get the tattoo which will be little inside. You can go through our episodes before, or how the governments of India are allowing the tattoos or not. That will be help you a lot. Yes, now it's the happy moment. These are all the important factors we need to consider about it. And if you want people something new and you are regretting about your old tattoo, don't go for the removal. I highly recommend you to come for the cover up tattoo. We can cover that and we can make a good beautiful tattoo on top of it. I highly recommend, instead of preferring a removal, cover up is good and good to go ahead. So now you all knows why people are removing the tattoo and go for the cover up, correct? You don't mistake on your next tattoos. Don't I knew.